Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Joel here with as many reviews as possible, and today we're going to take a look at some of my favorite training gear. These are my CrossFit essentials. Alright guys, so this is the stuff that I use on a daily basis. This is what gets me through my training routines. Today we're going to go over stuff like jump ropes, wrist straps, knee sleeves, belts, and gymnastics grips. This is the stuff that I always have in my bag. I'm going to recommend this stuff for intermediate to advanced CrossFitters, but I'll also have recommendations for novice CrossFitters or people that are just starting and they're looking for great deals on essential gear. Like I said, this is the stuff that I use on a daily basis. Your training needs might be different, but this is what I think, in my opinion, is the best stuff out there. So we're going to start with what holds all my stuff, and that is my Reebok Cordura CrossFit tactical backpack. So I reviewed this a little bit earlier last year and I liked it. I thought it was a little bit expensive, but it's really rugged, durable, it holds a lot of my stuff, and I don't feel bad throwing it around like I do my King Kong bag. It's got this gigantic front opening that holds a ton of stuff. I'm a gear whore, so I have a lot of stuff in my backpack. I also opt for a backpack because I think carrying around a duffel bag becomes a little bit too much. This is much more mobile and easy to carry around. This bag is still sold in the CrossFit store. It's $125, but it does have the CrossFit Games branding on it now. The next thing we're going to take a look at is knee sleeves. These are my worked 7mm knee sleeves. These are my go-to for WODs and moderate lifting, but when it comes to heavy lifting, the knee sleeves that I'm going to go for are my Slingshot strong knee sleeves. These are for more heavy days when I'm going for 1-rep maxes. These offer quite a bit more support and they're a lot more rigid, but you can't WOD in them because they're just too constricting. The worked knee sleeves retail for $70 for the pair, and the strong knee sleeves retail for $80 for the pair. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is my lifting belt. This is my Two-Pood straight belt. Two-Pood just announced that they are the official supplier of weightlifting belts for the US national team. This is 4 inches in width and provides moderate to medium support. It gets me through my training day just fine. It is a foam core belt. Obviously it's not going to give you as much support as something like my Ohio lifting belt, which is one of my favorite things, but is just not practical to wear on a daily basis. I feel comfortable using the Two-Pood belt for anything from 1-rep maxes to Olympic weightlifting to Metcons just fine. The Two-Pood straight belt retails for about $50 and comes in a bunch of different cool designs. Now if you didn't want to shell out $50 on the Two-Pood belt, the Behr Complex belt is another great option. It's got a little bit more back support. It retails for only $30. It's still a foam core belt. The problem about this is that you're not going to be able to wear it in weightlifting competitions. So when it comes to jump ropes, I always say the best jump rope is the one that you can do double unders on. It doesn't matter if it's super fast. If you can't do double unders on it, then you're out of luck. Currently, in my opinion, I think the level 1 speed rope is the fastest speed rope on the market. It's very comfortable to hold. The handles are very lightweight, and like I said, it is a freaking speed demon. But if you are not proficient at double unders, this is not a starter jump rope. Look for something a little bit more heavy and a little bit more controllable. The level 1 elite speed rope also retails for $70, so it's not a cheaper option. I keep a ton of speed ropes in my bag just in case, but my backup speed rope is always my Rich Froning Rogue Fitness speed rope. This is almost as fast as any other speed rope on the market, and it costs only about $25. The handles are super comfortable to hold. There's this nice rubberized grip and they spin forever. So if you're looking for a fast rope on the cheap, the Rogue Fitness Rich Froning speed rope is one of the best options out there. Honestly, I'm not real picky on my wrist straps, but I do like the wraparound cloth type. These are strength wraps. They retail for about $30 and they come in a lot of cool patterns and colorways. This is the superhero emoji one. It's freaking awesome. Like I said, I'm not real picky on them. I have a bunch of different ones in my bag depending on what I'm wearing that day. If you want some that are a little bit more cheap, then go on Amazon and pick up the ones from WOD Shop. They're only about $10 and they work just the same as all the other ones. Ever since I started CrossFit, I've been looking for the perfect set of gymnastics grips. I'm not a big grip guy. I like the feel of the bar, but when you rip, it sucks. So definitely protect your hands. Out of all the grips that I've used, in my opinion, Victory grips are the best, most well-rounded grips out there. Now they work a little bit different than most grips. They're gonna have this fold over right here, and that's gonna give you a little bit more cushion when you grip the bar. Plus there's this Nice little extra bit for ring muscle ups. You do have to break them in a little bit, but after the break-in process, these are the most comfortable grips that I have ever come across. They retail for about $60 for the pair. In my opinion, I still think Victory grips are a little expensive. If you're on a budget, another great option are the Behr Complex grips. These retail for $30 for the pair. There's not as much coverage for your palm for ring muscle ups, but it still has some there, and they provide excellent grip. You can wear them all the way down your fingers, or like what I like to do is I'll wear them on my first knuckle, and then it'll protect most of my finger. These are another great option. They're a little bit thicker and they provide very good padding and comfort when you're doing any kind of bar work. The last thing I want to go over with you guys is my water bottle. I use a hydro flask. This is the CrossFit branded one that you can get from the CrossFit store. This is the 40 ounce. It holds plenty of fluid to get me through a training session. I personally put Gatorade in this as my intro workout, and it keeps it cold for up to 12 hours. Now, I don't mix my protein in this. For that, I use a standard blender bottle just like everybody else does. So yeah guys, those are my training essentials. That's what I'm using on a daily basis. If you guys have any questions about any of that stuff, feel free to leave them in the comments section. And as always guys, please hit that like button, subscribe, and thanks for watching.